Is that... Am I twisted? I think I'm good. Let me see if I am live on here. Let's find out. If I am live, hello everybody and welcome to a Thursday reaction radio. If I am live, hello everybody and... I'm live, it's happening, alright. Awesome. Is anybody out there? Can you hear me okay? Can you see me? Alright, we're in for watching now. It's funny how time moves differently sometimes, isn't it? Like, a minute ago I was like, oh, don't put your dinner on now, it's too early. And then I put the dinner on then, and by the time I was eating my dinner, I was like, damn, I'm live in like 10 minutes. You're all alone. Hello, Pyrola. Hello, Jay. Hola. How's it going? I hope everybody is having a great week. I hope everybody is feeling festive. I'm getting the Christmas vibes, honestly. I was in London the other day, and I had my first stint on radio, which was really cool. We'll get into that. But like afterwards, my wife and I went to see Hercules on the West End. It was really, really cool. There's something about going to the theatre and being up in the balcony and everything. It's just the whole atmosphere of it. It's just very, very Christmassy, and then walking through like Leicester Square and everything in London, all the big trees in Trafalgar Square, like really, really, really something. Hello, Jack Fly. Jay says, sad that I don't have ketchup for my hash browns. That is very sad. Ems, hey, all congratulations, DJ Dan. Thank you so, so much. So, I found out that I got the job when I was in Marrakesh, and I didn't want to announce it too soon. I didn't want to say anything. I had to digest it all and just think it all through. And yeah, it's just like, this is a really, really great opportunity. And then once I went live for the first time, you know, I met up with David, the founder of the radio station, and I kind of co-hosted with him essentially. So I've basically got like 5 more weeks now that's like my training kind of thing. So every time I go in on Monday at 2 p.m, I take on a little bit more control of the desk, things like that, going through their playlists and working out like talking points and all these different kind of, you know, structuring things. And then at the end of that, it's completely free reign for me. I'll have my own key kind of thing, turning up on the radio and just getting in there and doing my thing and controlling the music completely. So I won't be able to really control a great deal in the first sort of next 5 weeks how much, like, what I'm playing exactly. So you know, I'm still kind of learning the ropes on it, but then after that period, then it's all totally up to my, yeah, up to me who I have on to interview, what music I play, and everything. And it's not just going to be music as well. I'll be getting on like filmmakers. I'll be talking to maybe video game developers and all sorts of things. So yeah, very, very, very exciting. Hello Claire, how's it going? Miani, how are you? Miani says, hi, can't stay for long, but indeed, congrats. I was very happy to hear the news. Thank you so, so much. Pyrola says, I feel like live streaming is good practice for radio hosting. Yeah, it really, really, really is. And honestly, the transition from doing like reaction radio that we've been doing for all these months now onto radio, it's actually kind of a lot easier, touch wood, so far, in a sense, because with radio, you know, you're kind of playing the song and then queuing up the next one, stuff like a 10-15 second talking point onto the next thing. Whereas with what we're doing here, you know, there's so many things going on and breakdowns of the music and all that stuff. So it's a slightly easier transition in a way. I found it a little bit difficult co-hosting, actually, to be the second speaker, because every time a song ended, I wanted to come on and be like, and that was the soothing sounds of Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins. But, you know, that wasn't my job to do that. But, you know, we had a good chat, and David was really cool. He was really plugging the YouTube channel, and I'm going to be able to live stream right before I go on air, put the link and stuff, be like, I'm going live on the radio now, come join. And there is a link that answers your question, Jay. Mixcloud. Let me see if I can grab that right here. I believe you can listen slash watch. There's a camera in the room as well to Hoxton Radio on this website here called Mixcloud. I've just put in the chat. So if you click on that link now, you should be able to watch like whatever DJ is on air right now. So yeah, you should be able to watch it from anywhere in the world. So that would be really, really cool. The big push and Romain on the radio, that would be awesome. It'd be awesome to do that. Claire says, all good here, thanks. Starting to feel super Christmassy now. Awesome. Good stuff. That's what I like to hear. Jay says, same here, Claire. Snowed last week while I was putting up the tree. Oh, I love it. I'm really excited for a cozy Christmas this year. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely awesome. The longest John's on the radio. Yeah, I think that would be really, really cool. I'm going to kind of... I'll be sort of breaking things up into segments of different styles. So sometimes I might be whiplashing around from genre to genre. Sometimes I might come on and do a rock kind of, I've lost my words and brain. One of those days. Like a sort of, I'll do a rock stream kind of thing, and then another one I might do sort of country and folk, or I don't know, show. That's it. Cheers, Jay. That's why I need you here, man. To fill in the blanks where my brain falls apart. Deary me. So yeah, it's been all go recently. DJ Jan with TLJ in the AM. Grab yourself a cup of joe and sit back and relax. Pyrola says they've done some little live shows on radio a few times. It's a lot of fun to hear. Jack Fly says waiting for our new Christmas tree to be delivered, being annoyingly delayed. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. And there's all kinds of other things that will come with the radio DJ spot as well. Like we were talking about, like a battle of the bands that's going to go on in London, and like I'll be a part of that, of like finding the bands and hosting it and everything. So there's going to be all kinds of things that kind of come on from this, and maybe TV opportunities and that kind of thing. It's cool because like my main experience is doing this, but I have also been on radio shows like BBC regional shows and things like that. When I was touring as a guitarist, I'd do a lot of those kinds of things and interviews and perform on the radio. So and then obviously after my Afghanistan film, I went on a few different radio stations for that, of different kind of sizes. So I've got a nice amount of experience for radio. Like being in there feels comfortable, but it's I'm just really, really excited for the whole journey of it and where it takes me, and how it's going to run so well in parallel to YouTube, and just kind of diversifying in that way. I was really nervous that when I announced it that anybody would think like, oh, Dan's now a radio DJ, he's going to stop doing YouTube. I was really worried people would think that, but so far it doesn't seem like anybody's got the wrong end of the stick, so I think we're okay. Because YouTube is absolutely my main thing here. This will just really add to it, and add another layer of quality and content and stuff, because I'll have more opportunities to meet people and more opportunities. It doesn't mean I can't interview somebody on the radio and then interview them on the YouTube channel as well and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's I can kind of make things work in tandem. Jack Fly says, a foot through a new door. Yeah. Ira says, I'm excited for you. Thank you so much. Jay says, if that's what was the right thing for you, absolutely go that way. That's really nice of you, Jay. But I don't believe it is. I think this YouTube is, and what we have here is really, really, really special. Honestly, Jay, that's actually I really appreciate you saying that. It's a really, really sweet thing of you to say. But I absolutely love doing this. I'm so passionate about this. I love it so much. I'm somewhat obsessed. So yeah, no, like 100%. The YouTube is going to be the center stage, and if anything, this radio show, it really lifts YouTube as well. And generally, I can see like there's hundreds of people listening most of the time, and we can build this show up and get those numbers up. But like I think from a baseline, I'll be starting with a few hundred people listening. Um, that'll go up and up and up as I establish it. But yeah, it's going to be a really, really cool journey, and I'm just going to meet so many great artists and promote independent music, and fantastic. But tonight, in 3 minutes, we are moving over to Twitch to start a reaction radio. And I have got lined up for you right here, as per the requests that have come through. We've got Ignia, Alga, Symphonic Metal, okay. Sailing Home for Christmas, The Longest Johns, Arion, River of Time, amazing. Pucifer, or Pucifer as I now know, Conditions of My Parole, Tool, Die Eva von Satan, interesting. Beauty by Tim Minchin, I have not heard this, live at the Royal Albert Hall, my favourite venues in the world. 9 Inch Nails, Leaving Hope. We've got Ozzy Osbourne with Type O Negative, Pictures of Matchstick Men. And we have also got Muse, Fury. I don't think I have heard this. I do love Muse. Saw them live at Reading Festival in 2010 and they were absolutely insane. Claire says, I'm not so kind. Stop YouTube and I'll prank call your radio show all day long. I love it. Jackfly says, sounds like they will hopefully play well together. Yeah, and as well, like I'm only on air for 2 hours a week. It's not like I'm in there Monday to Friday kind of thing. It's one radio show a week, so it's not like a full-time job or anything like that. It's just another string to my bow. I'm just going to be having a London day every week. I'm potentially moving to London as well. M says, I'd be sad, but I'd get it. Glad you plan on sticking with us for a while longer. A long while longer, Ems, trust me. Miani says, I wouldn't have expected a third reaction radio with the news of becoming a radio host. Claire says, Miani, do you think Dan sleeps? I'm not so sure anymore. Yeah, no, some people have claimed I'm intense, and I am starting to get it, and I think I am somewhat out there. I've done a lot today. It's been a really, really busy day. I've edited an hour-long podcast video for a very good friend, and I have mastered a soundtrack to The Lonely Mushroom, which will be released next month. I will be announcing that very soon. But that's sounding really cool. The mushroom music will be available on Spotify and all of the streaming platforms, featuring the amazing Brian D'Souza as special guest composer, as well as myself. Jay says, personally, I'm a fan of Thursday stream. Happens to be my weekday off. Amazing. M says, Muse is on my bucket list of gigs to get to, and Jackfly says, I've been lucky to see Muse live twice years back, and it was epic as you'd hope. It really was epic. It was incredible. M says, only day I generally can't make is Saturday, so an extra Thursday is great for me. Fantastic. Well, let's try it out, folks, and see how we get on. I'm going to put the Twitch link in the chat right now for anybody who does not have it. Here is the link, people. I can see we've got 20 people watching now, so get yourselves over to Twitch and we will see what happens. Right. Get this laptop sorted out. Get my mic sorted. Nice. Material of this shirt is not great for the magnet. Definitely wants to fall off. 1 2 1 2 1 2. That is working. All right, start streaming. we should now be live on Twitch. Let me see. Let me get the chat up here. Yep, I can see I am live. We've got one person watching right now. Hello, MJ. Hi to you. Okay, let me see. Pyrola is here. We are indeed live on Twitch. Jay is on the Twitch stream. Let me refresh this window here. A couple of things I didn't sort out that I should have. Okay. Okay. That should sound good. That should be working. Can you all hear me okay? Are we all good? So everybody, once again, that is the Twitch link, www.twitch.tv/Peace Beats with Dan. Alright, I'm now going to stop streaming on the phone, on YouTube, and completely head over to Twitch. See you over there, everybody. Peace and love.